Greetings and
Oh,
welcome,
you
ladies
want me
and
to fill up
gentlemen.
your cup?
Huh?
You want me to get you anything to
Nah,
drink?
nah. Yeah,
Alright.
we got Leo in the background, but he's not going to be in these videos right now. These are my personal favorites. We're going to continue on here on the Gamers Den, where you stay for the games, or you come for the games rather, and stay for the pop culture. Man, I flipped that one up.
You flubbed it.
Shut up. And I'm actually doing 3 of them today, so keep an eye out for all 3 of them. These are the hardest types in the game, the toughest, most unbreakable,
Supposedly.
supposedly, even though most of them can be broken with grass, water, or fighting. Fighting is universally. Um, if that doesn't clue you in, well, here's the first one. We have the rock type. One of my favorite characters is, of course, Brock, from the anime. So this is actually kind of cool. But my number 5 is Regirock. Now, I may have said I didn't really care for Regirock as much as Ice, but I do kind of care for it a little bit. Registeel is just like, really? He's still cool. These things are still cool. I remember watching Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. These 3 are Guardians. So they're super cool anyway, but Regice is definitely my favorite of the 3. But I definitely like Regirock most because of the way it sounds. Regice is cool the way it looks. Registeel is cool of its power and its density. Regirock, on the other hand, is cool the way it sounds in the anime. Regirock. Super cool, super cool. Um, and pretty powerful. Number 4 is I say the Onyx line, but really only Onyx is rock type. It switches that out with a steel type in when it comes to Steelix. But I figured I'd mention it and then it can Mega Evolve. But Onyx is iconic, not just because it's part of the 151, but it's Brock's ace in the hole. Many an episode have I watched the original anime with Brock just sitting out his Onyx. And it's super cool. It's a super cool Pokemon. That Rock Snake is powerful. Um, Too bad it's got a quad weakness to water. um, Next is number 3, the Aeron line. Now, as many of you know, I love the Hoenn region, and one of the first Pokemon that I remember really loving as a kid was the Aeron line. Aeron is super cute. It's one of the first, I think it's one of the first toys I picked up. It was a keychain, a figure. I think I still have it somewhere rooting around here. It evolves in Lairon or Lairon, something like that. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that
It's
one.
pronounced one way or the other.
It's yes, but eventually it becomes Aggron, and I remember this one from the bonus episode on that same Pokemon movie, um, the Mirage Pokemon episode. Aggron is super cool. And it gets a Mega Evolution, which again, super cool. I like the Mega Evolution. It just bulks it up even further. We just got a Gigantamax form. That thing would probably look sick as hell. Um, Next we have the other one that I kind of go with the Onyx line, but I like it a little bit more. And that is the Geodude line. Now, listen, Geodude is probably one of the earliest Pokemon you'll see on your journey for the most part. It's like one of the first specialty ones that you'll probably find. Yeah, you'll have the Nidoran and Mankey, but you'll almost immediately be able to get a Geodude after fighting Brock, because Mount Moon is the next main location, story location. It evolves into Graveler, and through trading evolution, which I couldn't really do because I didn't have any friends growing up. Well, I had friends, they just didn't come over as frequently as Leo and Draconis before I switched over to my new job. But if you traded, you got a Golem, and Golem was super cool. I really wish I had a figure of this Pokemon, or a plush or something like that. This one, I really like Golem. But then Gen 7 rolls around, and we get Alolan variants. This time being, the entire Geodude line gets it, and switches out the ground type, I think, and becomes Rock Electric. Um,
Or which one?
the Geodude line. I'm pretty sure it's rock electric. But if it's
I
not,
can't
it's
recall
ground
off the top of
electric.
my head.
Either way, I know they add the electric type and drop one of the harder types. If it's ground electric, almost positive it is. For the most part, you had to take it to an electric spot, and then sometime during Gen 8, you can now use you can still use that method, but now you can give it an electric stone, like a thunderstone.
There's the word you were looking for.
Yeah. But it's super cool. Golem's Alolan form looks like it's got a big amp on it that can shoot rocks out of. It's super cool to look at. The beard kind of throws me a little bit. It looks like it would fit really well amongst a hiker's team. Ironically enough, the hikers use a lot of Onyxes and Geodude line Pokemon, so take that with what you will. A couple of honorable mentions, of course. I figured I'd throw in a couple here and there. At least a couple. Um, Another rock type that I really enjoy. Um, hmm. I guess the rock and roller line is pretty fun. I think it's just the first one. And Gigalith, that was probably is probably one of the cooler Pokemon from Gen 5. Um, I definitely like pretty much most of the like the ancient Pokemon, which are super cool. Um, One of my favorites is Kabutops. I love Kabutops. Aerodactyl's pretty cool too. But with that being said, guys, if you've known me for as long as you have, and you watched our top 5 favorite Pokemon, you know what I'm about to say. The Rockruff line. Rockruff actually has a very unique evolution in that depending on what time of day it is, or depending on what
One of three.
right, one of three ones. Now you got the midday one, which makes him look like a generic wolf. Then you have the midnight. This one is the closest thing to a werewolf we're gonna get.
And then, of course, you got Dusk.
The dust form, and this one is the trickiest one to get. It's a specific hour,
Very small window.
very small window of opportunity. Yes. Um, or you could just find it in a specific time in the wild, in Sword and Shield. Not even joking. But my favorite one by far of these is the midnight one.
Because somebody's a fan of werewolves.
Right, and I do try to make it a female specifically.
Mm.
Don't read too much into it. Just don't. You know what? Screw you! I'm still looking for a plush for that one and a Weedle. Because I like Weedle. Weedle's one of my favorite Pokemon as well. It was my previous favorite. But then I saw the Midnight Lycanroc and instantly fell in love with this Pokemon. Super cool Pokemon. Hope to one day get a plush for it. I'm trying to save my money right now. My boys, I forgot to tell you this in the last videos. I forgot to tell you this. You're looking at a guy who is going to be getting his learner's permit and learning how to drive. I'm 23. I know it's a little late, but yeah.
I'm not gonna go there. I'll be nice.
No, 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 no. No, go ahead.
About time.
Feel better? Feel better?
Hey, you asked for me to keep going. I was.
Oh, I thought
be
he was.
nice.
I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought it was gonna be worse. Oh Jesus, I thought it was gonna
I
be
was
worse.
gonna be nice and say nothing.
Well, at the very least, I thought you were gonna say something a hell of a lot worse. I thought that. I'm just like about time. I'm just like, I agree with that. No, I personally, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was gonna be just for to keep with the theme of the rock typing, a stone cold killer, and just say, I'm scared for everybody on the road. I thought you was gonna say something along those lines. I thought you was just gonna be an absolute dick.
Nah.
But that, I mean, I will admit, I did try a couple years ago. Not even gonna relive that story on the channel.
You never did have me teach you. All I did was tell you what parts of the car did what.
And I needed that. I would
In
prefer
a
to
very
have
calm manner.
Right.
As opposed to how I heard you learn.
Oh no,
Or
it wasn't
attempted to
it was
learn.
calm. It was just sparse. But with that being said, guys, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. All these helps grow our channel a little bit more and helps you stay informed on the newest videos. Put it in the comment section down below and tell me what your favorite rock types are. I know I left out quite a few rock types. Lord only knows. I know there's a few other ones, but I can only do 5. I could do more, but 5 is about the maximum. I don't want these videos to be too long. And of course, special guest appearance from Leo for this one, even though he said, "Shut up." Can't help yourself, can you, bud? Can't help yourself.
Hey, I got a fear in some of these, even if it's not physically.
Yeah. But with that being said, guys, hopefully see you guys next time. Bye.